The next chapter is about to begin. Join us live every Tuesday and Thursday for brand new episodes of the American Contractor Show. Our mission is to bring you the latest tools, innovations, and knowledge to help you become the most informed contractor in your market. Knowledge is the ultimate power, and we are connecting you with the most knowledgeable minds in our industry. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. American Contractors, I hope you're ready. This one's for you.
This is Larry Bache with the Merlin Law Group, helping policyholders for more than 30 years. If you have a claim or your client has a claim that needs help, please feel free to call the Merlin Law Group because we are the true policyholder advocate.
C3 was eager to help us, and even whenever we weren't giving them work, they were still eager to give advice. The things that they were putting out for for changing from DMO to RFG and giving that to the industry and not charging anything for it, I thought was really cool. And that's stuff that I, as a contractor, appreciate. I'd recommend C3 to any contractor that's looking for a PA, especially if you're around Colorado. Great guys, man. I'm nothing but happy with the work they've done for us.
And good afternoon, everyone. My name is meteorologist Heather Kay. It is Thursday, it is noon, and it's time for our daily hail forecast. We got to thank our sponsors. We got the Merlin Law Group, as well as the C3 Group and Balance Claims. Thank you guys, as always, for sponsoring these videos. So let's jump into it. We do have a few weather headlines to talk about today. There's another chance for the Colorado area to see some hail, but there's also a few other areas that we'll be watching for hail today as well. And then getting into tomorrow, that chance of hail will be shifting back into the northern plains. So what's going on today? Well, we do have a few areas that we're going to be keeping an eye on for hail. Here we go again for the Colorado region. Unfortunately, you can see here I do not have Denver included, and I do think the areas such as Colorado Springs and Pueblo. You guys got close yesterday. We tried really hard, but it just didn't happen. Unfortunately, I think the activity is going to stay to the east of you guys today, but hey, Mother Nature is always full of surprises. You guys should know that by now, and so do we. So chances of hail are there. I think it's going to be relatively low, up to $half size hail for you guys in Colorado, northward into parts of Nebraska, where up to golf ball size hail is possible later on this evening. And then we do have another area of up to $half size hail possible for areas such as Minneapolis, northward to Duluth. And then we have our trailing cold front in the eastern part of the U.S. I think these are just going to be pop-up variety summer storms, but up to $half size hail is possible. It's a very low chance, but it's there along the cold front from basically Arkansas eastward to parts of Kentucky, Tennessee, northward into Ohio, Pennsylvania, and New York. So that's for the hail. Now, how about for the wind? Well, those same areas I think we'll see up to 60 mile per hour gusts, maybe up to 70 in some isolated spots along the northern part of the cold front here in parts of Pennsylvania and New York, but we're not expecting anything too substantial in terms of really either today. But hey, maybe we can get lucky. Cross your fingers, do some hail dances, you guys. So let's take a look at a few regions for the HRRR models. Let's start out in Colorado and Nebraska. Here we go. Later on this afternoon and evening, those storms will start to develop, move on to the east, northeast, and produce $0.5 to up to golf ball size hail. Again, nothing too substantial is expected, but hey guys, we gotta start dancing. Mother Nature does not like Colorado right now, and I don't know why. I'm sorry. But then let's move on to the northern part of this region. I'll get out of the way here. Later on this afternoon and evening, we are expecting some more thunderstorm development to develop, and then it'll die off after the sun goes down. So up to $0.5 size hail is possible from probably Minneapolis, maybe as far south as Minneapolis, but I think Duluth has a better chance there. And then let's move on to the Tennessee, Ohio valleys. Basically, again, just pop-up variety summer storms along that cold front. They'll start to develop later on 4 p.m. and into the evening hours, and then they'll start to die off. Once the sun goes down, we could see some more development, though, as we get into the overnight hours, as we get into Missouri, down south into Arkansas. But again, nothing really screaming, outbreak, unless Mother Nature decides to do something insane, which she likes to do every once in a while. Now, lastly, I know I'm like, what's up with all the radars, you guys? Well, that's what happens when you have multiple areas of hail potential in the northeast. Later on at maybe 4 p.m., again, storms will develop, move on to the east, and you can see some little bowing segments here. So again, the wind is possible here as well. So, deep breath, guys. 4 future radars. I mean, come on, that's insane. Right now, let's get into tomorrow. Here is our hail forecast. Again, it's moving back to the north, to the Dakotas and Minnesota. Areas such as Aberdeen, Bismarck, Fargo, you can see up to golf ball size hail tomorrow. And the chances of hail stretch to Minneapolis and Duluth, down to Sioux Falls. I think the chances are going to be on the lower side, as I think that it'll start out as hail, but then they'll turn into more of bowing segments. So we do have a wind forecast for tomorrow as well, maybe up to 70 mile per hour gusts. Things can change. We're still a day out. You know how things work around here. So yeah, again, I think tomorrow is going to be more of a wind threat than a hail threat, but both chances are still there. So cross your fingers. Anything can happen, guys. So this is finally the NAM model for tomorrow. You can see they start out individual cells and then they conjoin into lines of bowing segments, which means wind. So if the storms can stay isolated long enough, we could see up to golf ball size hail. But as they move on to the east, you can see once they get into, especially the eastern parts of the Dakotas into Minnesota, it turns more into a wind threat. So stay tuned. Let's see what happens tomorrow with that. So that's all I have for you today. Make sure you follow us. We have multiple pages that you can follow us on. We have a YouTube page, we have Facebook, we have Instagram and Twitter. Follow us on 1, 2, or all of them. Say hi to us. We love hearing it from you guys all the time. So, and if you have any questions, concerns, or you just want to say hi, you can give us a call at 855-334-4245. You can email us at info@hailtrace.com and check out our website at www.hailtrace.com, where we have more information about our products as well as some bios about all of us. And I am meteorologist Heather Kay. I hope you all have a great rest of your Thursday.